So hello friends, today I'll be analyzing one of my games and it is not just any game but it is against a grandmaster. So let's begin. I was with the white pieces, the grandmaster was with the black pieces. I began with e4, he began with c5 which is the Sicilian defense, and after which I played knight to f3, d6, sorry, he went for e6. The main line is d6 but even e6 is quite popular, and here the main line is d4 which is called as the open Sicilian. So d captures c4, knight captures c4, and here another main line is knight to c6, excuse me, and even knight to f6 is very popular. If you want games to go in Nazdov variation or the Nazdov variation, but he played some a strange move, bishop c4, bishop c5, and here I was supposed to play that the computer suggests bishop e3 was good, but I don't know why I played knight to b3, which seemed quite logical for me at that time, since it attacks the bishop and the bishop has to retreat, and say after something like a4, the bishop will have to retreat from this square and will have to be forced to go to c7. So that would be a passive square. So I thought that it would work. He played and exactly went with my plan. I played a4, but after he played knight to c6, I couldn't anymore play a5 because then there would be three attackers and only two defenders. So I continued with my development. I played bishop and he brought his knight out on e7. I castled, he castled. I brought my bishop out, and this is not a good trade for me, I suppose, because after he captures, I capture. This position is not good for white because he has a then has a very poor pawn structure. So, anyways, he played this. I played here. Queen captures. I captured with the pawn. No, I didn't capture. Sorry, I brought my knight out and then he pushed the pawn on f4. So what I thought was that my next plan was of playing f3 to completely block the positions. So it was better that I thought I would play king h1 so that the pawn is not anymore pinned, and then I can play f3. He brought his knight out. Then what I thought was that if I play f3, sorry, my queen will be trapped. Not actually trapped, but it will be in a very passive position. So what I thought was that I can kind of go for attack, not actually attack, but I'll at least bring my queen on an active position on h5, and then I can play f5, f3, sorry, so that the position is locked and my queen is on a grid square. So with that plan, I proceeded and I went queen h5. He brought his knight for the defense. I played with the plan f3. He pushed the pawn. I brought my queen back here because what I thought was that now my queen wasn't doing anything great. So what I wanted to play was to play g3, and say after f captures, h captures, I can bring the king on g2 and slide in my rook with on h1, and then there would be some attacking chances. But he went back. Excuse me. I played g3. He pushed his pawn and I captured, which is not good. This is kind of mistake. I played here, the bishop came out. I brought my queen back, and this slowly this game was transforming into totally losing for white. He brought his rook here and I played here. What I thought was that here it is a blunder. As soon as I played, I thought that it is a blunder because he can play knight to h3 and there will be a fork on these both. But I don't know why, but he did not play. I brought my rook. So again I brought my rook back, and here it was totally losing. Totally. You can see here it is showing almost minus 5.6. I mean, it is 5.6 points with the black pieces. He captured, I captured, and here he was supposed to capture with knight. But in the game he captured with his rook. So I brought my queen. He did not capture. So I captured, he captured with the knight, and then I played rook f1. He captured, I captured, and here he was supposed to play queen to b6 or even knight to say this square, what it is, knight to e5. Even this was good, but he kind of did a mistake. It's not good to call a grandmaster's move a mistake, but it clearly shows here that here it is minus 2.6 to minus 2.7. I mean, the game is completely with black, but after his next move it turned towards white. And here the computer's best move was knight to d4, white's best move, and I played that. Thankfully I found it in the bullet, knight to d4, and here he had to give up his queen. As you can see, there is no way to save this knight. So he captured, I captured the queen. Sorry, let me show you back. I captured the queen, he captured with the rook, and here I totally blundered h4 for no reason. The true thing is that I wanted to play h3 so that there are no backrank threats that after knight here the knight comes on e2 or something like that. So I thought of playing h3, but it was a mouse slip and I played h4. Now he was supposed, but he was. I think he had pre-moved this so that after playing this move, both his knight and his rook are defended at the same time, and there is also some pressure on this e4 pawn. So he played that. He had pre-moved it. I played queen to g3 protecting this pawn. He played h5, exactly the computer recommended move. I went here and here I blundered. I played it here. He captured the pawn. Here I was supposed to capture, but I played knight to d5, and here he had this gorgeous move knight, sorry, rook to f3, and now my queen is trapped. So first I gave check here. This is also computer recommended move. I gave a check here. The king came. I captured, but he did not capture my knight, but instead he captured my queen. I captured, and now it's the best move for this is knight here, because after this captures, this is a completely passed pawn, and even I mean these are two connected passed pawns, and my knight is also hanging there. So, but he couldn't see it. I captured, I captured. But now again, still it is a completely losing position for white. And after, excuse me, sorry, just a minute. Yeah, thank you. So after a couple of moves, it was totally losing for black. Here also he passed. But the reason I kept playing was that he had very less time, very low time on clock. I remember it was probably something 3 to 4 seconds. So with that thought, I was kept playing, thinking that at least it would be a draw or something like that if my both pawns were not there. So I kept playing, but no, he managed to checkmate me within a couple of moves. Yes, here it was a checkmate. So this was my game against a grandmaster. So how did you like it? Did you like it? If you liked, please like my video, and thank you.